another raw vlog. Right now we're en route to check out a new car I think I'm bringing to the channel. Got my road dog, my son in the back here, rolling with me. Check the car out. I told you in the last video that we're thinking about bringing something else to the channel. I wasn't sure what it was, but I realized over the course of days after dropping that video that I kind of knew what I wanted, but I wasn't certain. So we're heading in direction to check this car out. Hopefully it's everything that it looks to be. And yeah, we'll pick this vlog up closer to getting to Alright, so took a look at the vehicle. Definitely couldn't make a deal on it. Met with the wife. Husband was at work, so I couldn't make no deal on the car without him being there. And I guess there was a few questions that she couldn't answer that he could. So I'm gonna try to tap in with him this afternoon and see about coming back out to take a look at the car again with him. And kind of walk through it and see what he can answer and see if we can make a deal on the car. But right now we still in limbo, nothing for sure. Got good energy, seem like straight up people. Physically looking at the car, it looked good, you know. Looked like it may have been resprayed. I couldn't really tell, but that's not an issue because I'm gonna wrap the car anyway. So the paint's not a problem. There was no dents. There was no damage other than like she said in the post. It's a lot of cosmetic stuff. Like the grill may need to be updated. The headliner, which I kind of was gonna do starlights in the headliner. The seats need some reconditioning. Little stuff, but the biggest part is that the battery's dead. So I was unable to start the car and hear the engine. I can't move it right this second, and I'm not gonna spill the beans too much because you guys might figure the car out. But I wasn't able to do too much with the car, and again, I kind of wanted the husband to be there to answer some questions. So right now we're in limbo, so I'll pick this up in the next engagement, guys. All right, so after looking at the car, I came back home and I decided to kind of mock up a list of things that the car needs. Again, this car isn't new. I'm not looking for a new car. There's no fun and there's no glory. Oh, get that off my ugly face. There's no glory in new cars to me anymore, unless you're just looking to just drive it. I'm looking to add some flavor of my own. I'm looking to improve. I'm looking to just do my thing. So with that being said, I found out that the car has been sitting. It's been sitting for some time, and with it sitting, right, there's definitely gonna be things that's required. So what I noted just physically seeing a car that it needed rotors and pads. The battery was completely dead. Front grille, I don't know what happened, but it needs a new front grille. It needs coilovers off the top. If it's gonna be in my garage, it has to be low. The headliner needs to be redone. Needs wheels and tires. I'm not riding on the factory. And These plugs and wires, of course, fluid change, and all the filters redone, or some new filters in it. So I haven't done the math on all that is needed, but I'm about to do the math because we're gonna negotiate a price on getting this car. So I needed to do my due diligence and see what it is that I need to really bargain with facts going into this deal. But I'll reveal this car as soon as I confirm that it's mine and it's on the trailer and it's headed to me. We'll kind of dive into it as it is. I will get it in my driveway, and we're gonna dive into it and just look at it bit by bit. Like I said, I got to look at it. I couldn't start the car. I left my jumper cables at home, so maybe, I don't know, maybe I needed to just talk to the husband, because even if I had started the car, I didn't realize that it had sat for a few years. Though it may not hurt it, but I don't know, I'm a little trepidatious on it. So I need to talk to him. I need to be a little more confident and getting the feedback. You know, luckily it seemed like this guy kind of took care of the car. It looks really good. It needs a good detail. There's no body damage. Besides, the only thing that I saw that it really needed was it clearly needs new suspension on it. It needed a front grille. I don't know, maybe hit something, or maybe, I don't know, if a piece of the grille is missing. So that's minor. I would have changed that grille either way, whether it was good or not. I would have changed it to upgrade it to the newer style grille. But other than that, the car looked good. I mean, it needed some interior bits as far as like small little things to make sure that it was 100%. But other than that, like I said, it's pretty clean. It's not a big project, but it's definitely got some punch items. And probably can just look here and see rotors, pads, battery. My writing looks like trick and scratch. Front grille, as I said, coilovers are air rod, so it's gonna probably have air suspension, but I think right now I'm gonna throw coilovers on it to get it moving about. I want to get a feel for it before I make that true investment. The headliner redone. I haven't got pricing on that yet. It needs a paint correction. Like I said, it's been sitting. They had a car cover, so that lets me know that they had a car cover over the car for a greater majority of the time it sat. So that let me know someone cared for the car. I put $1K for wheels and tires. I think I'm gonna find a nice OEM style wheel. And I didn't show you guys what I hope. Nope, I don't think I showed you the car because I have it titled up on my whiteboard. Air filter 23, fluid change. I don't know how I'm gonna go about it. I'm not doing any of this stuff on my back. Some of this stuff I am gonna do, and we'll walk through that. But some of this stuff, like the headliner, I don't have time to really tackle a headliner job. The brakes and rotors, that's something I can definitely get done. The coilovers, being that I'm gonna need to do some form of a conversion, I'm not gonna deal with it. I'm just not gonna touch it. The plugs and wires, I'll probably knock that out. Fluid change, I may take that to a shop just so that I can get all the fluids changed and I don't have to be stuck with doing that on my back. And air filter, I can take care of that. So some of this stuff I'll be able to save myself, but you know, as far as what I have right now, it's definitely requiring some dollars to make it all happen, which ain't a problem. But you know, at the same time, there's dollars. So I'm gonna work on getting this deal done, getting the car. And we'll just start tackling every punch item one by one until we get it to where we want. But till next time, guys. What's up, guys? We back with another live vlog. Wanted to drop some updates. as on the car that I'm trying to add to the channel. There's yet to be a deal made on the car. I don't know if the owner is just slow to respond, or I'm not really sure what's really going on. Communicated with the wife that I'm very interested on making a deal on the car. It's just we haven't got a chance to actually, or I haven't got a chance to actually talk to the husband, the owner of the car, to get some clarity and more or less kind of get an understanding of, what he's looking to get on the car, so we can try to make some negotiations happen. So right now, as time keeps progressing, I'm not gonna say that I'm becoming less interested. I think that my issue now is, do I really want this car and not wait for possibly another? As I discussed in the previous video, the car needs some stuff. It's definitely not drivable in the state that it's sitting right now, and that's kind of, that's not a deal breaker. But if we're prolonging trying to make a deal on a car, then it's kind of one of those things where I start questioning, do I want this car? So I'm being patient, and I'm gonna stay diligent on looking for other opportunities. Getting tongue-tied this morning, but this morning me and my son gonna go out, go ride. We're gonna hit some bike trails real quick, and just go have some fun, man. Get outside, get some fresh air, and enjoy the rest of this beautiful Saturday morning. And hopefully we get some connection from the people selling the car. Maybe we can go take a look at it, see if we can make some negotiations happen today. But right now, man, we loading up the bikes, pulling mine out. There's the guy right there, and there he is. I'm gonna load these up. Did you clean up your stuff? Clean up the stuff Mom asked you about? Alright. Call you Candyman. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna load these up, and maybe I'll pick this up later. Alright, guys, we back picking up the video. Keep it very simple and transparent, guys. I was looking to get a CLS, I think it was a 2008 CLS 550 AMG package from someone local. The seller had the car for 10 years, which was cool. That means it had much history. Nothing was wrong with the car other than cosmetics. So the interior is a little chewed. The headline was all out of alignment. The shocks were gone. Like I said, the battery was gone. So there was a lot of questionable things just because the car had set, and primarily because the car wasn't driven for like a couple years. There's a couple questionable things that I could have been walking into. The deal kind of went south. The husband was just not communicative. In the process, the wife was she posted the car, but it was the husband's car. The husband was acting all nonchalant about selling the car. So as I told her the other night, I was like, this is my last attempt to try to create a deal. If we can't get a deal, I'm just gonna move on. And she was like, I'll talk to him. And I'm just like, I don't need anyone coercing someone to sell the car. You put the car up for sale. I made you an offer. You didn't communicate. Yeah, I'm just not doing all of that. That's some petty girl stuff, man. To me, I ain't for it, man. I'm not, like, if you gonna sell a car, sell a car. If you're not, take the car down. Like, save everyone the stress and headache. Like, if you don't want to deal with it, just take it down. Wait till you're really ready to sell the car. So, I'm kind of like, whatever. I'm not tripping. So I refocused back on the E38. I refocused my attentions back on what I already have. The E38 needs a fuel pump. I ordered that off FCP this morning. And I reached out to them because I think in the previous video, what had happened was the fuel pump that I had bought back in 2021, they no longer sell, and they do not sell it at that same price point. So my issue was, okay, I bought the fuel pump for $170. Now you guys sell it for $100 more. This fuel pump is under your warranty program. Am I out of $100 and short? And basically, the long answer, they were saying no, because we're gonna give you an honorary credit, right? And I'm like, all right, cool. So the fuel pump is $270. It's like $297, like $300 shipped. Which is no problem. I ordered that this morning. I reached out to them via email just to say, hey, listen, I purchased the fuel pump. I already submitted or sent back the defective one. You know, can you guys go ahead and credit me the $300? With the $300, I was gonna go ahead and buy my power steering refresher kit, which includes the pump, the hydraulic lines, return lines, the reservoir, the banjo bolts, all the things required to refresh the kit. Because the idea is, while I'm there, I'm gonna go ahead and do the diff fluid, trans fluid, oil change, and just go ahead and do a fresh convergence from green to blue radiator fluid. Because I think in Cali, I fill this thing up with green fluid. I think the spec calls for a blue fluid. So no problems with the green. I will admit, guys, I've had the car. The car is yet to overheat. The temperature has spiked up once, and I only think because it was low on antifreeze, because I had a hose come loose that I need to actually order. So I need to go back on FCP after this video and order that. I think it's like a bottom. I think it's from the radiator to the block. So I gotta reorder that. I think because it kind of locks in place. I think the plastic locking mechanism cracked. So my buddy just, when it was in the shop, it cracked on him, and he just put like a hose, a clamp on it, just to serve me. And that was 2 years ago, and it's never let out. But I think right now, this fall and spring, man, we're gonna do some shooting. We're gonna do some roller videos. I'm gonna go ahead and get the. Listen, guys. I know you guys. If you guys follow me on Instagram, check it out. D_real_godson. Check me out. The car looks fucking sick. You know what I mean? I take really good pictures of it, in my opinion, and it looks fucking good, right? Excuse me. But the fitment on the front, I'm not sold on it. I think because I don't have enough camber, so the poke is just not where it's at. So what I'm thinking about doing, hear me out. What I'm thinking about doing is rebuilding the entire wheel setup. I just recently rebuilt the rear setup, right, to tuck, because I was poking. I was like fender to lip, and it was just too much. It didn't look good when I had it lifted, when I was riding it. It didn't look good. And I was just like, you know what, maybe I'll do a step lip on these wheels. So I said, before I do the step lip, why don't I do this? Why don't I rebuild the front so I can get a good feel of my fitment, what fitment I'm looking for. And then why don't I go and redo tire sizes? Because I think I have some chunky tire for the low profile I'm trying to go for. I think my tires are a bit chunky. So I think, guys, what I'm gonna do, sorry for my voice, man. I think just the weather's starting to change on me. Got my tea or whatnot. What I'm thinking about doing is changing the tire profiles and rebuilding the front wheels. Just reducing, maybe not reducing lip, but reduce that back space just a little bit to bring the wheel more under the fender. So I have a clean low stance, and probably change the tire. Like I said, change the tire profile so I can at least drive it while it's low. Because I feel like when I ride it now, I have to air it up so much because of the tires are so thick. It just doesn't. It looks good. But it looks better when this thing is just sliding down the street, man. It just looks so sick, man. So I think that's the idea, man. We're gonna refocus on the E38. There's still a lot of things I need to get. If you guys can see, I need to get a Euro style armrest. And the shifter here, it looks out of whack. It looks a little weird, right? The shifter boot and cover and stuff is here. What had happened was I had a Black Forest Industries, and I'm not rocking with Black Forest, man. I'm not rocking with them at all, yo. And I'm gonna say this: their parts, their automatic shifter, right? It feels good. I think the way they craft it is cool, but their shifter, I guess it's a rod that goes down here into the actual gear selection column here. It's trash, man. It's like they have it some type of plastic. Anyways, the plastic was I guess it just was under heat stress, and the way their automatic shifters work is you pull up, and then you're able to select your gears by pulling up on it. I got in the car to pull up on it to back the car out of the garage, and the entire shifter, the rod, it's like it shattered, like someone shot right in the middle of it. It's shattered, man. And I'm just like, how the heck does something that's vertical just breaking? It's not even being lifted in a position. Like, how does it break like that? And I can see if I was like moving it in an angle under heat stress in it, but just lifting it broke the entire thing. And I reached out to them and they didn't even respond, and that just shows, like, I'm realizing a lot of these companies now, their customer service, it's not, I'm not gonna say it's bad or it's good. It's just people aren't giving the attention to the people, man. And that's a problem for me. Like, if I'm gonna spend my money with something, especially if it's something that costs a couple $100 for something that doesn't do a lot for me, I would expect you to at least respond to say, hey, I'm sorry, can we send you another one? Like, something. They didn't even respond, man. So Black Forest, I'm on your ass, man. I'm on your ass for that. But no love lost, man. They have some good quality products. As far as the quality of how they make the knobs, like the workmanship, far as like the mechanical side that's supposed to do that, I don't know, because mine failed. But like the quality of the knob, I don't even know if I still have the knob. I think I may have thrown that thing away. But the knob was top notch, at great weight. It looked good. It was stitched. I mean, it was cool, man. But you live and you learn when it comes to stuff like that. But again, guys, I tried to execute on a deal for myself and the channel to bring us a new car to build, and it didn't work out. And sometimes, damn, man, look at that, bro. I don't know if y'all can see all that white. My pictures are starting to, well, this one starting to crack and fade. You see it? All of that stress. I need to see if I can put like a lacquer on it or something. Pulp Fiction. That's a sweet poster too, man. I got them many years ago off of. I got those off of. I think I got them on Facebook, man. Dude was selling them to drive out to the country to get them too, man. Dude was selling them for like $120. I was just like, he had 4 of them. He had the V for Vendetta. And that's the crazy part. I rock with all the movies. He had the Pulp Fiction, he had the V for Vendetta, and he had the Reservoir Dogs. If y'all haven't seen these 3 movies, each of them have a dope storyline, and just far as filming and creativity, top tier. Top freaking tier, man. Top tier. check them out. Check those movies out, man. They're just good, dope, old school movies. That you just don't get to, you don't see movies like that anymore. But yeah, guys. So we're gonna get the E38. We're gonna get this thing rocking. I'm gonna reach out to a few guys that I've spoken to on Instagram to see about getting some rollers, because I know a lot of people want to see this car moving. As it looks good standing still, I couldn't imagine having this thing moving and getting some dope cinema, some dope B-roll, and some cinema shots of this thing in action. So my goal before 2026, because I committed to myself early 2025 this would get done, but I have a lot of responsibility, and that comes first before my toys. In which now I'm in a space where I can commit some time to doing things that I want to do. So going into 2025 and 2026, I said this earlier, it's about doing the things that make yourself happy, because if you're inward happy, outwardly you can produce even more happiness. And it's not about material things, guys, don't get that twisted, but you're on this planet to do for others as well as to do for yourself. And I want to make sure I incorporate that as I keep progressing. And part of that is things that I'm very passionate, or I put a lot of attention and time into. I want to see them grow to its full potential. And part of that is, like I said, I want to do more with this car. I have a really nice connection with this car, guys. If you look back at some of my older videos, I kind of went into all of that, but I really enjoy this car, and I want to make sure that it can last and it can do all the things in the later years that it's capable of doing. And part of that is I gotta spend money on it to keep it going, and that's what I'm doing. So stay tuned, guys. If you guys haven't, check back some of my old videos, bring yourself up to speed. I may chime back in with another video if a car deal comes through that I've been working on and it works out. Then we'll disclose all that. We'll talk about it. But if not, man, we're gonna keep marching forward with the E38. And once God blesses us with something greater and more that we're worthy of, and that's worthy to be on the channel, we're gonna do that. But right now, guys, it's a beautiful Sunday. Give praise to the Most High if you're watching this, because you got an abundance of blessings, because you can listen, you can see, and you clearly have the internet. So those are a lot of things to be blessed about. And guys, keep moving forward, keep your head up, and again, man, give all the praise to the Most High. Till the next time, guys, peace.